got some drama in your life, you need us to help figure it out with the ML fam who's listening, you can send us a DM. Just tell us what time you're listening and what time you're in the car so that you can hear your advice. He did say he didn't want to use his name, Loren. So go ahead and read that DM that I screenshotted and sent to you.
All right. So he says, hey, guys, my girlfriend recently went on an overnight trip and told me she was going to one city with her friend. And a few days later, I found out that she actually went to a completely different place with a friend. I know for a fact she didn't cheat. I trust that part.
Oh,
okay.
Loren with the dramatic pause. Okay.
But I can't figure out why she would lie about something so specific. We've always been honest with each other, or at least I thought we were. I love her, and I don't want to blow things up over something that might be nothing, but it is really messing with my head. Do I bring this up and risk a huge fight, or let it go and try not to let it eat me up?
If it's messing with your head now, then you need to go ahead and just nip that in the bud.
Yeah, why did she lie, though? And the bigger question, and I know you're listening now, the bigger question, too, is like Loren said, what makes you so sure that something shady didn't happen? Why are you so sure about that? You have a test kit?
Because how do you know exactly?
Right.
You know she lied, but you don't know about what.
Do you know?
But you know for sure it's not that.
Side note to this DM drama, we'll get back to it in a second, but there was this woman who wrote a book on how to stop guys from cheating. Do you know what one of the things she does is when her husband's going out of town? She signs her name on his most private of area.
And
she signs her name on it. Yeah. With Sharpie. Like, you know how you were talking about how you write the kids' names when they go in the pool?
Yeah, but that can't be good for you. Like, I'm really disturbed by that.
That's what she does. And then I also heard that there was like there's a test kit for women that if a guy wants to see if she's cheated, he can do a test, but she's got to be open to it.
Right.
Right? So, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's weird. Like, and I'm the king of little white lies.
I don't think this is a little white lie. This is bigger than a little white lie.
Like if Amanda said, did you go out to lunch today? And I went to Burger King to get the foot-long chicken that I love, but I didn't want her to know because I don't want her to give me crap for eating crappy. I would go, yeah, I went home and had turkey. And I really went to the get that foot-long chicken.
This person went out of town with friends, said she was one place, and then they found out that she was in a completely different place with friends.
But he never said in the DM how he found that out.
No.
He just knows for sure.
He said he knows for sure she didn't cheat. He trusts that part.
Yeah, but how did he know she...
Why do you trust that part?
This is delusional because it's one way or the other,
Question everything now.
Yeah, at this point, no.
Yeah, what advice do you have for this guy,
Hire
ML
a
fam?
PI.
704-570-9595. Do you agree with Loren? Do you think that maybe cheating was involved? And
or
some
the
infidelity?
Intent to cheat, at least.
And, you know, like, is it a big deal if she goes, take the cheating out of it? Then the other aspect is like, is it a big deal that she went to one city with her friend and not the city that she told him she went to? Like, what's that? Is that a big deal?
It's just like but why lie then?
What's the point?
Right.
Yeah.
If there was nothing going on and there was nothing to hide, why hide it? Especially if this is the first time she's done something like this.
Yeah.
That's like she met somebody on Tinder. She went to go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is he going to have trust issues now? He thinks he will. DM drama, give us a quick recap, Ren. What's going on in this person's life?
So this guy DM'd us and said that his girlfriend went on an overnight trip and told him that she was going to one city with one of her friends. And a few days later, found out that she was actually in a completely different city with a different friend.
Now, he doesn't say why or how he found out.
Right.
Okay.
But he wants to know, and he says, I know for a fact she didn't cheat. I trust that part. I mean, didn't we just do a war? Didn't we just do a War of the Roses where someone was bisexual and didn't, and the guy didn't know?
I had no idea.
So it doesn't matter if she went away with a male or female. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The question is, though, if we're not sure whether or not she cheated, is it weird that, and can he trust her again if she went to a different city and didn't tell him, hey, we were supposed to go to Greenville, but we ended up in Myrtle? You know what I mean? Like something like that. I have to assume that's where it was. I can't imagine she was supposed to go to Vegas and ended up in Los Angeles. Right? I mean, he didn't give us that info either. Hi, Selena.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
We're good. Selena, what do you think about this?
I think she's already disrespected him by lying to him and then trying to keep it a secret. And if he had to find out some other way other than her, I wouldn't even trust it from there. She's already disrespecting him and he deserves better.
Yeah, we know he's listening right now, so he hears you. Maybe he knows the answer too. And just like the date him or dump him segment that we do.
He needs somebody to solidify it.
Yeah, concrete it. But, then the other thing is, too, like, if it's not going to bother you, then don't let it bother you. Now, Selena.
But he says it's eating away at him.
Okay, and if it's eating away at you now and you don't know nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, Selena, somebody sent us a text and said, why is asking her going to cause a huge fight? If that's the type of communications you have, then you have things that are deeper than just her going to a different city.
Maybe.
Deeper issues, right? All right.
Exactly.
Thanks, Selena. Appreciate you chiming in. Have a great day, okay?
Y'all too. Thank you.
And somebody takes the other side of it and says it sounds like he's a complete control freak.
I mean, here's the thing. If they had just started dating, it sounds like they've been dating for a while. Because I can see that side of it too. Like, I'm casually dating somebody. I made some plans. Like right now, I have no idea what my summer plans are, and they are constantly changing,
We
right?
just gotta see.
So I could see if I was single, casually dating somebody, maybe it was getting a little serious. I was making summer plans, and I decided originally I was going to Nashville with Missy, and then plans changed, and I ended up in Cape Cod with Laura Pucker. You know what I mean?
That's you would tell Dallas that, though.
I would, but if we were casually dating and we weren't living together, and it just didn't come up in conversation, maybe.
That's a big difference, though.
It is a big difference.
Like it's almost, and the other thing, with these DM dramas, there's always like 8 different ways to look at it. Like geographically, let's say she was supposed to go to Myrtle, but ended up in Charleston,
Savannah, or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like is that big of a deal?
See,
like he needs to tell us that.
That's where my doubt come in, because I'm like, I don't like that, because if we saying we going one way and we doing that and we dating, why are we not communicating if we date? You know what I'm saying? I would be communicating. We was talking about going to Atlanta, now we going to Memphis or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a topic. You know what I'm saying?
Someone says, hey, I just wanted to weigh in on this whole thing. You have to understand that she might have lied because maybe he is controlling. There's somebody else who thinks that maybe it's his issue. She might have lied because of that. And then someone else says it's completely disrespectful to not keep your boyfriend in the loop on where you're going. So, the friend knows. The friend was there.
Right.
So it's 2 people that know exactly where they were and what happened.
Question everything.
Ah.
Hey, it's Loren from the Maney and Loren Morning Show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel and like this video. But if you want to see more content, we've got stunts and more funny show moments.